Hey, what up, y'all? Good morning. Gonna continue our daily Bible reading. It's Genesis 36, verse 1. Been getting in the habit of reading about this time when I wake up in the middle of the night. So I think this is a pretty good time. Between 2 and 3. I'll probably go back to sleep a little bit after I read the about 20 to 30 minutes. But let's get into it. 36, verse 1. Okay. Oh, go back. How do you go back? Okay, let me zoom in. Made the text small. No! Hold on, sorry about this. Hold on. Okay, 36, verse 1. Now these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom. Esau took his wives of the daughters of Canaan, Edom, the daughters of Elon the Hittite, the Aholibamah, the daughter of Anna, the daughter of Zibeon the Hivite, and Bashemeth, Ishmael's daughter, sister of Nabajoth. And Adar bare to Esau Eliphaz, and Bashemath bare Rau, and Aholibamah bare Jewish, and Jalem and Korah, which are the sons of Esau, which were born unto him in the land of Canaan. And Esau took his wives and his sons and his daughters and all of the persons of the house and his cattle and all of his beasts and all of his substance which he had got in the land of Canaan, and went into the country from the face of his brother Jacob. For the riches were more than they might dwell together, and the land wherein they were strangers could not bear them because of the cattle. Thrust out Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. Verse 9. And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. These are the names of Esau's sons: Eliphaz, the son of Adah, the wife of Esau; Reuel, the son of Bashemeth, the wife of Esau. And the sons of Eliphaz were Termin, Omar, Zephyr, and Gatim, and Kenis. And Timnah was concubine to Eliphaz's son, and she bare to Eliphaz Amalek. These are the sons of Esau's wife. And these are the sons of Reuel, Nathan, and Zerah, and Shema, and Mizah. These are the sons of Bashemeth, Esau's wife. And these are the sons of Alabama, Aholibamah, the daughter of Anna, the daughter of Zimeon, Esau's wife, and she bare Esau Jeush, and Jalem, and Korah. These were dukes of the sons of Esau, the sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn son of Esau, Duke, Teman, Duke, Omar, Duke, Zephyr, Duke, Keniz. Duke, Korah, Green, Getim, and Duke, Amalek. These are the dukes that came of Eliphaz, the land of Edom. These were the sons of Adah. And these are the sons of Reuel's sons: Duke Nathan, Duke Nahath, Duke Zerah, Duke Shema, Duke Mizah. These are the dukes that came of Reuel in the land of Edom. These are the sons of Bashemith, Esau's wife. Verse 18. And these are the sons of Aholabama, Esau's wife, Dush, Duke Jalem, Duke Korah. These were the dukes that came of Aholabama, the daughter of Anna, Esau's wife. These are the sons of Esau, who is Edom, and these are their dukes. Verse 20. These are the sons of Seir the Hittite, who inhabited the land, Lotan and Shabal and Zimeon and Anna. And Dishan and Ezar and Dishan, these are the dukes of the Horites, the children of Seir in the land of Edom. 22. And the children of Lotan were Huri and Himin, and Lotan's sister was Timnah. The children of Shabal were these: Alvin and Manahath and Ebal and Shephol and Onam. And these are the children of Zibeon, both Ajah and Anna. This was that Anna was found the mules in the wilderness as she fed the asses of Zibeon his father. And the children of Anna were these: Dishon and Aholabama, the daughter of Anna. And these are the children of Dishon, Hemdan, and Eshban, and Ithran, and Sharan. The children of Ezar were these: Bilhan, and Zavan, and Akin. The children of Dishon were these: Uz and Aran. 29. These are the dukes that came of the Hurites: Duke Lotan, Duke Shobal, Duke Zibeon, Duke Anna, Duke Dishon, Duke Ezar, Duke Dishon. These are the dukes that came of Hori, among the dukes in the land of Seir. And these are the kings that reigned in the land of Edom before there reigned any king over the children of Israel. And Bela the son of Beor resigned in Edom, and in the city was Dinabah. 33. And Bela died, and Jobab the son of Zerah and Bazwa resigned in his stead. And Jacob died, and Husham of the land of Temani resigned in his stead. And Husham died, and Huzdad the son of Bedad, who smote Midian in the field of Moab, resigned in his stead. And the name of the city was Avith. 36. And Hebdab died, and Shamla of Masrekah resigned in his stead. 37. And Shamla died, and Saul of Rehoboth by the river resigned in his stead. And Saul died, and Balhanan the son of Achbor resigned in his stead. And Balhanan the son of Achbor died, and Hadar resigned in his stead. And the name of the city was Pau, and his wife's name was Mehetabel, the daughter of Madrid, the daughter of Mezahab. And these are the names of the dukes that came from Esau according to their families after their places by the names: Duke Timnah, Duke Alva, Duke Jeheth, Duke Oholabama, Duke Allah, Duke Pinion, Duke Keniz, Duke Teman, Duke Mibzar, Duke Magdiel, Duke Iram. These be the dukes of Edom according to their habitations, the land of their possessions. He is Esau, the father of the Edomites. Okay. Chapter 37, verse 1. And Jacob dwelt in the land where his father was a stranger in the land of Canaan. These are the generations of Joseph. These are the generations of Jacob. Joseph, being 17 years old, was feeding the flock with his brethren, and the lad was with the sons of Bilhah, the sons of Zilpah, his father's wife, and Joseph brought unto his father their evil reports. Now Israel loved Joseph more than all his children, because he was the son of his old age, and he made him a coat of many colors. And when his brethren saw that the father loved him more than all his brethren, they hated him and could not speak peacefully unto him. And Joseph dreamed a dream, and he told it his brethren, and they hated him yet the more. Verse 6. And he said unto them, Hear, I pray you, this dream which I have dreamed. For, behold, we were binding sheaves in the field, and lo, my sheaf arose and also stood upright. And behold, your sheaf stood around about and made obeisance to my sheaf. Verse 8. And his brethren said to him, Shalt thou indeed reign over us, or shalt thou indeed have dominion over us? And they hated him yet the more for his dreams and for his words. And he dreamed yet another dream, and told it to his brethren, and said, Behold, I have dreamed a dream more, and behold, the sun and the moon and the 11 stars made obeisance to me. And he told it to his father and his brethren, and his father rebuked him, and said unto him, What is the dream thou hast dreamed? Shall I and thy mother and thy brethren indeed come to bow down ourselves to thee to the earth? And his brethren envied him, but his father observed the saying. And his brethren went to feed their flock in Shechem. Verse 13. And Israel said unto Joseph, Do thy brethren feed the flock in Shechem? Come, I will send thee unto them. And he said, Here I am. Verse 14. And he said to him, Go, I pray thee, see whether it be well with thy brethren and well with thy flocks, and bring me word again. So he sent him out of the vale of Hebron, and he came to Shechem. And a certain man found him, and behold, he was wandering in the field. And the man asked him, saying, What seekest thou? And he said, I seek my brethren. Tell me, I pray thee, where they feed their flocks. And the man said, They departed hence, for I heard them say, Let us go to Dothan. And Joseph ran after his brethren, and found them in Dothan. Verse 18. And when they saw him afar off, even before they came near unto them, they conspired against him to slay him. And they said to one another, Behold, this dreamer cometh. Come now, therefore, and let us slay him, and cast him into some pit, and we will say, Some evil beast hath devoured him, and we shall see what will become of his dreams. And Reuben heard it, and he delivered him out of their hands, and said, Let us not kill him. And Reuben said unto them, Shed no blood, but cast him into the pit. This is the wilderness, and lay no harm upon him, that he might rid him out of their hands, to deliver him to his father again. 23. And it came to pass, when Joseph was come unto his brethren, that they stripped Joseph out of his coat of many colors that was on him. And they took him, and cast him into a pit, and the pit was empty, there was no water in it. And they sat down to eat bread, and they lifted up their eyes and looked, and behold, a company of Ishmaelites came from Gilead with their camels, bearing spicery and balm and myrrh, going to carry it down to Egypt. 26. And Judah said unto his brethren, What profit is it if we slay our brother and conceal his blood? Come, let us sell him to the Ishmaelites, and let not our hand be upon him, for he is our brother and our flesh. And his brethren were content. 28. Then there passed by Midianites, merchant men, and they drew and lifted up Joseph out of the pit, and sold Joseph to the Ishmaelites for 20 pieces of silver, and they brought Joseph into Egypt. And Reuben returned into the pit, and behold, Joseph was not in the pit, and he rent his clothes. Verse 30. And he returned unto his brethren and said, The child is not, and I, whither shall I go? And they took Joseph's coat, and killed a kid of the goats, and dipped the coat in the blood. 32. And they sent the coat of many colors, and they brought it to the father. They brought it to their father and said, This have we found. Know now whether it be thy son's coat or no. And he knew it, and said, It is my son's coat. An evil beast hath devoured him. Joseph is without doubt rent in pieces. And Jacob rent his clothes, and put sackcloth upon his loins, and murmured for the son many days. 35. And all his sons and all his daughters rose up and comforted him, but he refused to be comforted, for he said, For I will go down into the grave unto my son mourning. Thus his father wept for him. And the Midianites sold him into Egypt unto Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh's and captain of the guard. 38. Let's go. Verse 1. 38 verse 1. And it came to pass at that time that Judah went down from his brethren, and turned into a certain Adamite, whose name was Hira. And Judah saw there a daughter of a certain Canaanite, whose name was Shuha, and he took her and went in unto her. And she conceived and bare a son, and called his name And she conceived again and bare a son, and she called his name Onan. And she bare yet again, conceived and bare a son, and called his name Shelah. And he was at Shezib, where she bare him. And Judah took a wife for his firstborn, whose name was Tamar. Verse 7. And Judah's firstborn, was wicked in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord slew him. And Judah said unto Onan, Go in unto thy brother's wife, and marry her, and raise up her seed to thy brother. Verse 9. And Onan knew that the seed would not be his, and it came to pass when he went in unto his brother's wife, that he had spilled it on the ground, and lest that he should give seed to his brother. Verse 10. And the thing which did displease the Lord, wherefore he slew him also. Then said Judah to Tamar his daughter-in-law, Remain a window at thy father's house till Shelah my son be grown, for he said, Let peradventure he die also. And his brethren did. And Tamar went and dwelt in her father's house. Verse 12. And in the process of time, the daughter of Shua, Judah's wife, died, and Judah was comforted, and went up unto his sheepherds to Timnah, he and his friend Hira the Adullamite. Verse 13. And it was told Tamar, saying, Behold, thy father-in-law goeth up to Timnath to shear his sheep. Verse 14. And she put her widow's garments off from her, and covered her with a veil, and wrapped herself, and sat in an open place which is by the way of Timnath, for she saw that Shelah was not grown, and she was not given unto him to wife. When Judah saw her, he thought her to be an harlot, because she had covered her face. Verse 16, and he turned unto her by the way, and said, Go to, I pray thee, let me come in unto thee, for he knew not that she was his daughter-in-law. And she said, What wilt thou give me, that thou mayest come in unto me? 17, and he said, I will send thee a kid from the flock. And she said, Wilt thou give me a pledge till thou send it? And he said, What pledge shall I give thee? And she said, Thy signet, and thy bracelets, and thy staff that is in thine hand. And he gave it to her, and came in unto her, and she conceived by him. Verse 19, and she arose, and went away, and laid by her veil from her, and put on the garments of her widowhood. And Judah sent the kid by the hand of his friend the Edomites to receive his pledge from the woman's hand, but he found her not. Verse 21, then he asked the men of that place, saying, Where is the harlot that was so openly by the wayside? And they said, There was no harlot in this place. And he returned to Judah and said, I cannot find her. And also the man of the place said that there was no harlot in this place. And Judah said, Let her take it to her, lest we be ashamed. Behold, I sent this kid, and thou hast not found her. 24, and it came to pass about 3 months after that it was told Judah, saying, Tamar, the daughter-in-law, hath played the harlot, and also, behold, she is with child by whoredom. And Judah said, Bring her forth, and let her be burnt. 25, when she brought forth, she sent unto her father-in-law, saying, By the man who these are, am I with child? And she said, Discern, I pray thee, who are these? The signet, the bracelets, and staff. And Judah acknowledged them, and said, She hath been more righteous than I, because that I give her not to Shelah my son. And he knew her again no more. And it came to pass in the time of travel, that behold, twins were in her womb. Verse 28, and it came to pass when she travailed, that the one put out his hand, and the midwife took and bound upon his hand a scarlet thread, saying, This came out first. 29, and it came to pass, as he drew back his hand, that behold, his brother came out. And she said, How hast thou broken forth? This breach be upon thee. Therefore his name was called Phares. And afterward came out his brother, and the scarlet thread upon his hand, and his name was called Zara. Okay, I think we'll stop there, y'all. Until next time, comment, rate, and subscribe, ring the bell. Let's go. See y'all in the next one.